Howdy, everyone, and welcome to Landing Pages We Love with Instapage. My name is Jake Ayers, the digital marketing lead at Instapage. And for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Roadsurfer landing page. What Roadsurfer is essentially a RV camper rental service that allows you to purchase a vehicle for a given amount of time and road trip all across Europe, depending on whatever destination you so prefer. So, to jump into things right here, the first thing I notice about this landing page is, frankly, how much it looks about TripAdvisor, which is very, very much not a bad thing. The branding, the overall sort of site construction with the yellow to green to white. Again, the branding gives a very sort of TripAdvisor feel in that way, and the layout just looks sort of what you would come to expect from a travel industry landing page. You have destinations, you have sort of quick facts and value props that you get for using this destination solution. And also in this hero section beneath that search bar, you can see your social proof with several thousand reviews on Google, several hundred on trusted shops as well. So very, very impactful hero section right here. You're getting right to the point with your search and getting right to the point with your social proof to really entice the user to activate right here in the hero section, but also to keep scrolling, which is what we'll keep doing right here. And as we move down this page, we'll notice some other aspects of it that I really do enjoy. So this is sort of what I would call your first main body block right here. It's hire a camper van for your next camping adventure. So you have a lot of options right here. You can cruise Europe. You can sort of browse all of the models of RVs and campers that are available to you. You can see the stations for fuel, for actual lodging that are available along the way as well. So right after that hero section, which is very valuable and impactful, we're right into this section, more and more value. And as we scroll from here, we keep seeing more and more value with the advantages of Roadsurfer. Things like the unlimited mileage, the free second driver, rebook or cancel within 48 hours for free. Again, very, very value driven. And the Roadsurfer is showing the user exactly what they get, which is really, really important on landing pages, not just sort of images and copy and text and SEO and all that good stuff. What does the user actually get from scrolling down this page and using Roadsurfer's solution? So as we keep scrolling here, you can see those wonderful destinations that you can select from as well, all across Europe: Barcelona, Bordeaux, Edinburgh, Faro, just so many different places that you can go and use Roadsurfer's solutions and services with. And right here, this is probably my favorite section of the whole landing page, the section where it actually shows you the camper vans, the motorhomes, the RVs that you can actually select from. So you can see if we scroll through them that there's a lot to choose from, a lot of different colors and styles. But the main aspect of this section of the landing page that I really love is those little icons that you can see right beneath the vehicle itself that shows you how many seats it has. Can you even sleep within the vehicle itself? Is there sort of internal plumbing in the vehicle? Is it automatic or is it manual, which is a very, very big thing for the American driver. Most of our vehicles are, in fact, automatic, so a very important detail for a consumer like me to see there. And of course, you have the prices, the engines, all the stuff in the vehicle, which is really sort of the main core product item or solution that you're getting with Roadsurfer, right? So really, really impactful section right here. And really the main thing that I love about this page is because it has so much value and so much interactivity in one section. So now that we've talked about what we love, we're going to go ahead and restart from the top of the page and go over some aspects that we think could be tested or experimented upon to improve growth. So the first thing in this hero section I would want to call out is that social proof that has so many reviews behind it. I think about 3,500 total reviews between those two aggregators, is the fact that these buttons right here aren't actually buttons. You can't click on them. That doesn't actually take you to Google reviews or trusted shops. So you just sort of have to take their word for it at the actual review. So I would test sort of making them linkable, unlinkable, maybe changing colors or the arrangement of the review boxes themselves. Just play around with them a little bit, but I would really encourage testing the actual clickability of those boxes and blocks themselves, right? And for this hero section as well, since this is sort of what the user sees first, i.e. maybe even the most important thing that they see, you need to make this the most value-driven part of the page to really get the user to scroll. So what I would do and experiment with is moving that very, very valuable section with the RVs and the motorhomes up almost directly beneath the search bar, right? You're probably not going to be able to see the actual vehicles, especially on a mobile device, and scroll through them right there. But you'll be able to see just the top of that block beneath the search bar, and it'll encourage the user to scroll down, see the vehicles, and right beneath the search bar seems just like a natural placement for the RV and section to me, right? So you're deciding your destination, your time, and all that stuff, and right after that, the most important thing is the vehicle that you choose, right? So I'd experiment moving that vehicle selector section up a little bit higher on the page, probably just beneath the hero right here, where this sort of promo offer is as well. And as we scroll down the page back to that sort of content-driven section right beneath this section, one thing that you may not notice, but that I do, is that the padding is actually uneven from the left or the right. You can see there's a little bit less padding on the left side of the screen than there is on the right. So it's just a little bit more white space and a little bit more unbalanced. So I would probably try to experiment with switching around this layout. I understand you probably do want it to be even, of course, but there could just be something in the back end of your CMS that's stopping them from being perfectly accurate. And in this section right here, I would probably try to experiment with reducing the number of CTAs that could create some conflict. Of course, these are all different value props from Roadsurfer, but again, the CTAs are all the same color, but with different text, different destinations, different points to them. So maybe experiment with breaking this out into a Z pattern, so it's much more obvious section to section. Maybe change the colors or the text, homogenize things, or just make it more obvious what the experience needs to be in this section in particular. And after that, that's pretty much the main things that I would want to experiment with on this page. Mainly, moving certain blocks up or down, changing the hero section a little bit more to make it sort of more valuable and impactful with that social proof. But overall, like I said at the beginning, this is very much what you would expect from a landing page in the travel and hospitality space. So my final thoughts would be that it's a very good landing page, especially for the user it's going after, the would-be traveler, especially the would-be van life traveler, right? They need to pick out some very specific dates, very specific routes, and they have very specific needs for what their actual RV or camper van needs to be. And this landing page handles all of those aspects in spades. It gives you sort of brand familiarity with its similarity to TripAdvisor, excuse me, with the colors, the general branding, the layouts, and all that good stuff. But there are some things that I think could be leveraged for a little bit more growth of the landing page, mainly by moving those blocks up and down and making some more elements clickable than they are today. So those are my final thoughts on this landing page. If you'd like to experiment with your own landing page in between the next edition of Landing Pages We Love, I encourage you to check out a free trial of Instapage, which you can get using the QR code in the top corner there. And until our next edition, thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Jake Ayers, and I'll see you next time.